Hey everyone, looky here, I got myself a Ducati 1299 Panigale. I think it's a 2017. Mileage is 6,300 Ks. BMW. Whew, this bike's loud. It's got a light on, and I think that's mode. So somebody's got this in race mode with no ABS. I don't know how to change these modes. Right, so we're on a 1299. Now I've ridden this bike briefly the other day. Not really a long time, not very long with it. And I was quite surprised. There's a couple of things that freaked me out a little bit. But let's see how it goes on this ride, because it's a bit longer, bit more relaxed. So this bike is selling for 199, which is, as I understand it, a rather good price. They're around the 220 mark, I understand them as. You know when you ride your own bike and you know where the indicators are? The quick shifter is silky smooth, like silky smooth. Wow, very nice. Yeah, it's as I suspected. The seating position, you're very forward, like I'm on the bars. And I remember the first time I took delivery of my BMW, I was like, I feel like my nose was going to scrape the front tire. And so I've since gotten, used to it, but this is quite far forward, so I can imagine the wrists are going to get tired at some point. I'm also not used to this turning, so I probably look like a noob. This turning is very strange. There she goes. I mean, she is 1300 cc's and she is a twin. So this is like just before the V4s came out, I understand it as. These mirrors vibrate a lot, so I don't know how this camera footage is going to be. And I've always kind of been this bike that's sort of out there. I don't really know much about them. I just know that they're pretty. And I know. Well, I don't have the bike as a long term. I've got the bike for a couple hours, so I can't really tell you about living with the bike, but I can tell you what it feels like to ride it. For those that haven't had the luck of being on a Italian, what do we call these? Like just handcrafted. I don't even know if they are hand built. I think they are. I don't know. Let's hear her go. Not even giving it the beans and she's on it. Yeah. Yeah, she is I don't know if you can hear me, there's a lot of wind noise. This, I'm getting a lot of air, like it's right here, so if I suppose you gotta duck. Cameras, yeah, this is Woo! Let's leave it there. Right, let's slow down to legal speeds. Ride nicely, calmly, and hopefully you all can hear me. So yeah, so it vibrates as they do, as they would, as you can hear, but they're nice. I mean, I like it. It's got a nice feeling. And the one thing that has always been a thing is that your butt gets hot. My butt's getting hot, so that exhaust situation underneath there is cooking. I don't really know how to change any of these settings. What does this do? Oh, there we go. So what is it giving me? 9 liters to 100, 9 kilometers a liter. at this. Hooter. Oh, there's the other one. Oh, there we go. It doesn't give you a hell of a lot of stuff. Lights. It's got a presence though, like you know you're on a Ducati, like you know there's no mistaking it. So yeah, what a machine. Very, very nice. I can see nicely through the mirrors. But yeah, my butt is getting hot. That's definitely a thing. I do know for sure that it can't be as well priced to maintain them. I'm gonna make some phone calls to Ducati SA and Centurion. They seem very friendly, really cool place. I'm gonna ask them you know, what is the next service gonna cost, and what is the valve clearance or timing service cost, or but I'm not gonna lie, this bike is very loud and it's a lot of noise, so I can't imagine a full acro system on these things. Sure. But it's cool. You're on a Panigale. I mean, it's like a poster bike. It's something you'd as a kid, or even me now, I mean, to have a Ducati would be amazing. Build quality is nice. Nice clutch. Brembo master cylinders, and it's got the goods. Now it's a lot more how do I say, raw, because being a BM rider, it's the only thing I have reference to, so it feels very plain. Like in the BM I got things going on that I know how to do, and cruise controls and all of that, and that's fine. I mean, I know cruise control's not the be all and end all, but it's those little things that make the difference owning a bike long term. Yeah, that makes a difference. At least the heat on my butt is being maintained now. It's not getting worse, but I can only imagine. I mean, it's winter now. I don't know where I'd find temperature on this thing, but it's winter now and it's nice almost. But I think in SA summer, when we've got the African sun on us, it's gonna be a hot bike to ride. And leathers, oh my goodness. So I would imagine we'd have to do some sort of heat shielding and exhaust wrap to try and counteract this heat, because my lord, it'll be hot. Okay, so I figured out how to do this thing. How do I exit? And I'll show you. So this is quite cool. So we've got battery, backlight, units, clock, date, tire setup. Okay, so basically you hold down the bottom button and it turns into the menu, and I go enter, and I go sport, and then I go ABS, exit, display, road, exit, GTC. The ABS light is because of the mode that it's in. So yeah, so we're done here. I can head on back. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. I like it. This is interesting because I didn't think I would. And I like it. And it goes back to the old saying with me, as long as it's got an engine and two wheels, I'm gonna like it. But then I'm like, nah, I won't like that bike, and then I ride it and then I like it. Would I buy it? I don't know how to take this light off. Jesus, I ride like an amateur on this thing. Would I buy it? Nah, that's a good question. So I'm all about living with a bike. Check these Okies. Having a chit chat here. I have to be able to live with it, and I have to be able to ride with it every day, or at least all the time, or at least often. And I don't know that a Ducati like this, as awesome as this, is a great daily rider. I don't know, and I could be wrong. But from the reviews and from what I know, and I don't know a lot, and I'm not a journalist, I've told you this before, I'm not an expert, I'm not a superbike rider, like a super, I don't know, the track. I don't know really what to tell you. It's comfortable, but it's a track bike. It's a sport bike. It's comfortable, but it requires engagement. It requires you to ride it. It requires somebody that knows what they're doing to get the most out of this bike. And I don't know what all the ownership stories are. I don't read the forums or know anything about it. But it's gorgeous to look at. It sounds incredible for a stock exhaust. Oh my goodness. If this is what a stock Ducati sounds like, that's freaking impressive. Unless something has been done to the cat, or the cat's been removed, or I don't know. But it's impressive for whatever it sounds like. As usual, I've probably told you bugger all. I've probably given you very little to go on. It's 199,000 Rand. It's got 6,000 Ks. It's a 2017 1299 Panigale. And it's beautiful. It's scratchless. It doesn't have a dent or a scratch. It's stunning. The tires are good. Everything's good. It's a gorgeous machine, and it's about 20k under value, so it's a good deal. Yeah, very, very nice. So come this Saturday and ride it, and tell me what you think. BMW 4s, go to their Facebook page and have a look at where they are. Can't miss them if you know the area. If not, it's Cedar and Witkoppen. So you guys can come see the 1000 and talk to us about the progress. Maybe get some insight on what's coming up. Spoke to the merchandise guys today, the t-shirts and caps and buffs. Super excited. It is taking longer than I had hoped, but it's gonna happen. I do feel like there's a lot of wind though. I don't know if it's today or is it me. I don't know. There's a lot of wind today. I'm curious at the... I mean, a full Akrapovic system on a BMW's, you know, 30,000-40,000 Rand. I'm assuming it's no different on this. I know Airoh is developing one, so I'm quite excited about that, and maybe I'll ask him where he is with that, because I know they are developing one. I don't know if that's supposed to be a secret, so oh well. But anyway, they are. And that'll be sick to have a local company do as good as Airoh is to do an exhaust for this. So I'm gonna do some cool B-roll shots now, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for getting this far. Sorry if I rambled and it sounded like nonsense and I probably didn't give you much information. But it's not supposed to be a journalist thing. It's supposed to be what I think of it, and what I think about it is it's gorgeous, it's beautiful. I'd like to own one, but I don't know if I could afford to maintain it. So there you have it. Hope you guys had a good time. Catch you later.